So let's get started with signing up on Google Analytics. For most part of the video from here on, we will be doing hands-on demo on Google Analytics. Signing up for Google Analytics requires your Google account. So the first thing to do is to sign up into your Gmail or Google account. Once you're there, you could go to analytics.google.com or Google Analytics and go to the landing page of Google Analytics. Click on sign up. Follow the on-screen requirements. So basically I would like to track for my website. I'll give an account name. I'll enter the URL. I'll select the industry. And you can change the reporting time zone. So once you're done with all the required fields, you can move on to the terms which you have to accept and also the data sharing settings. So once you check or uncheck the data sharing settings, you could click on get tracking ID. Accept the terms. Will be greeted by on-screen message success. So once you're there, you'll basically receive a tracking ID which you can add to your website. You would also receive a website tracking code. So you can either use a tracking ID or the piece of code which you have received from signing up the Google Analytics. So once you are done with the signing up, remember to copy the code and go to your admin dashboard. Let me show you how you can add the tracking code. So here is the option under integration tab where you can check. It has a text which says good for tracking codes such as Google Analytics. Go ahead and add the code and click on save changes. Once you have saved the code, you can have to go back to Google Analytics dashboard. So the code has been integrated and Google Analytics is working for my website. How can I find that? I have to click on home and I have to click on real time under reports. So this is the way I can go ahead and check if my Google Analytics has started to pick up the data from my website. I'll just go and click on overview, and right now you can see there is one active user on the site. That is, I have opened a new window and I am at my website wherein which has been captured as a entry for my data entry for my website, real-time data. Now real-time data is an interesting report where if you run day-to-day campaigns and you would like to know how is it going for your campaign, you can just get to this report under real-time overview and check what is exactly happening at your website. So if you can see, I'm getting all the relevant information that there is one user who is in from Bengaluru and he is at the home page. So he is an active user. Now there are differences between users, unique user and sessions. If I'm a user, I can visit a website multiple times. So what happens, each time I visit, I create a new session, and if my session is inactive for more than 30 minutes, I've been timed out of analytics. So first time if I visit, I become a unique user for a website. Next time I become a user for a website wherein I have a new session. So this is what is important. This needs to be understood. Users, unique users and sessions. So a user can have multiple sessions, but a user can be only once a unique user. So from here on, whenever we're gonna discuss, we can always have a check on real-time data and few other reports which we can look at a bit in detail and understand how we can use them for our business, to meet our business goals or objectives. So let me just navigate a little more and show you a bit deeper. So here is how I can see which the heat map shows me which country the user is from. It shows the traffic sources, so there is none. That means the source is direct. So I have typed my website's URL and I've reached to the website directly. So this way, if you're running in campaign at various different sources or various mediums like paid advertising, social media, or even running a display campaign at various blocks, you can look at it. So we'll discuss about traffic sources when we're doing audience report or acquisition report when we're doing it. So we'll discuss that in detail. So now we know about real-time reports a bit. Let me switch to a demo account where I can show you different traffic channels which has been generated. So I'll click on acquisition. I'll click on all traffic under acquisition data and click on channels. So this is for the understanding to understand different types of traffic sources which can come to your website. Number one is organic search. We have discussed this in SEO module. Organic search is way where your links or website homepage link is published on the search results of the search engine Google, and whenever a user clicks on it and lands up on your website or on a particular page of your website, it is coming from an organic search result. So this type of traffic, which is unpaid, is called as organic search traffic. So this is one of the people try to focus on organic search because this is one of the major contributor in case you are right on your SEO track and your product or your product or services solution match with users search intent. So organic search is one of the key traffic generator for your will become a key traffic generator for your website if done rightly. Next is direct. When somebody puts out your URL in the address bar of a website and that takes them to your website, so that's a direct traffic. So there was no effort involved in case of direct traffic. The user himself knows the URL of your website and he puts in the address bar and reaches to on your website. So this is a direct type of traffic you can get. Referral traffic, which are sites which are where you have put up your content or somebody has put up your content and you can being referred by someone. For example, a tech blogger, as I said before, would have put up mention of your website with a link. So whenever some user clicks on it, he can end up landing on your website which has been the product or service which you have is being reviewed by a blogger. So that is an example of a referral traffic. Now social is coming from all these social media networks. So you could look at like Facebook, even the content sharing site like YouTube. So Facebook, Quora, Google Groups, Wiki, Twitter, Pinterest. So these are the places the traffic in social gets generated. So it might be put up by you or it might be shared by someone, and when a user clicks on the social shared link and ends up on your website, that traffic is captured as social traffic. Paid is by advertising your business on Google's search engine advertising program, that is Google Ads. When you advertise through that and it's been user clicks on one of your ad which is being advertised, that is captured as paid search traffic. Affiliates, you have discussed this before. Affiliates are the people who earn commission for directing a user to your product or a service on your website, and they earn by two means. One, by displaying your advertising for certain number of times, that is impressions, or they earn when the user who visits your product or service makes a qualified sale, that is he transacts on your website. So affiliates get paid in percentages. So that kind of traffic, referred traffic from affiliates, are captured under affiliate. Now other is something where you do not get the data, and sometimes it is direct and sometimes it is coming from sources which you cannot identify. So it is set as not set. So it could be reasons due to technical reasons or privacy reasons of the user, the traffic source has been not captured. Even no follow can lead to such no follow attribute, if you remember in SEO. So this could also lead to other the other kind of traffic. Now display is something which is related to your ads displayed over various Google partner network, or even you give out display ads by partnering with someone. So that kind of traffic is generated with display traffic. So these are the important sources for you to get your traffic to your website, and you could focus on multiple channels where you can generate traffic for your website. So this was more about traffic. Moving on to filters and views. The first thing I would like to discuss is different views. Let me take you to the admin panel. So if you click on admin, so you get to the admin panel, and when admin panel, you have three different columns, out of which the rightmost one is called as view. Now what exactly is view? View is basically the data, raw data, which you're gonna collect and view and various for your various properties or for your single property. So let me walk you through how usually the Google Analytics account is structured.